Hey everyone, let's take a look at the bricks and pieces in the Great Pyramid of Giza by LEGO Architecture. Set number 21058 contains 1,476 bricks. So, dark gloomy box. And let's see the back here. It's pretty big and massive. Alright, that's what it looks like. And yes, I have found out that I loaned out my box cutters, so I got it back. And I had to put a new blade in it. A buddy of mine used it down. So this is very large. I don't know what's inside here. Let me start unpacking it. We've got a couple of bags there. Instruction manual. Is that bound? So it looks like you only get one manual. That's good. Let's just do this. Alright. Now, that's a lot of parts. So it looks like we get several numbered bags of various fonts. Looks like a nice color palette. So, looks like we get ourselves a little card here that we are transitioning from plastic to paper-based bags. I thought that's what we were going to get here. This doesn't look like paper to me. So now I need to go through it and see if we can find ourselves bag one. So let's start finding everything here, and maybe it's buried at the bottom. I don't know how I'm going to do the brick exploration. I think I'm just going to do one bag at a time. Better hope I have enough containers. Alright, here. And any more bag ones. It looks like we got several of one type of bag. Like this is a pair of bag ones. Get that manual out of the way. We're not interested in that right now. There's our bag ones. So let's dive right on in. Ooh, it's got that new Lego smell too, huh? Too bad they don't have smell-o-vision on here. Okay, so yucky plastic bags. And the only downside with the paper bags, I have never seen them in person, but you can't see through the bags. It'll make the part explorations a little bit more exciting. Okay, let's dive right on in. The first thing you can tell, we got a lot of big stuff here, lots of big things. So, several 1x16 bricks. Let me get a bunch of those. And some 2x16 plates. This is black and looks like this is dark azure. Pretty cool. Several 2x4 sand yellow bricks. We got lots of plates here, lots and lots of plates. We got a bunch of 6x8 plates. Some 1x8 flat tiles. So far, I'm pretty happy with this set. I've only opened up bag one so far, the set of bag ones, and some more 2x16 plates. I can always use these. I've never seen them in this color before, so that's new. All right, we got a couple smaller bags. Of course, you get a brick separator. You can always use one of those. Now, just as a fair warning, I may not be able to cover everything in here. So the Great Pyramid of Giza, looks like we got some hieroglyphics there at the bottom as well. So these are printed. It's not a sticker. That's one thing I like to see. We got a 1x10 and a 1x12 brick. Well, I got a few 1x12s. What about those other tiles that I dump over? Did they have those too? No? Okay, is that printed? But I don't have a lime 2x4 flat tiles, so that's pretty cool. Hoping everything is in view for you guys and gals. I don't want to deprive you or anything. Some inverted slopes, 2x6 bricks, some 2x10 bricks. Wow, I've never seen this many bricks in a modern Lego set in I don't know how long. But it looks like we do get a pretty good assortment of bricks for bag one. So this should be a very easy build for just bag one. I don't know because I haven't built it yet because we're still going through the parts. I'm going to have to find a lot of containers for these. So here we got a smaller bag. Not sure I'm going to do the unboxing yet on this. You know, I usually do the thumbnails, and like, how am I going to do that? Because I don't want to dump all the parts and put them in one big pile. So we got a lime green, if I can grab it, 2x2 round flat tile with the center hole. Some 1x2 plates, some of these telephone bases, round 1x1 bricks, 1x3 flat tiles. Looks like we got ourselves a set of 1x2x2 corner flat tiles, a 1x2 Technic brick with cross hole, and of course they got the cross axle to go in it, and some other various stuff. And so far, those are some big bricks. Alright, let's move on to bag 2. Let's do the little one first. Do it a little backwards here. And I notice a lot of you guys and gals prefer these unboxings a bit more than the review. So I'll try to go as detailed as I can. Okay, first thing we have is some 1x3 brick with bow. We have a 1x3 inverted brick with bow. I wonder if those go together. Let's see here. No, they don't quite. So those are always cool to have. I only have a few of those. And some 1x8 plates, 1x6 plates. Ooh, brittle brown. Wonder how long that's going to last. And let's see what else. We got some inverted 1x2 and 2x2 45-degree slopes. Some white 1x2 palisade bricks. More foam bases, 1x6 flat tiles, and sand yellow, and 1x4 plates, and olive green, and in dark medium azure. Now let's open up this bag. Looks like it's got some more colorful stuff in there. What I'm gathering is probably the first few bags of just the base. I really can't wait to see this built, but we got to go through all the parts first. So here we have some 4x4 modified plates with studs on one side. These are really good for making mirrors and stuff. If you put a sticker on it, you can use it for mirrors. Some 1x4x1 wall elements. And how I know my names, that's just the names that LEGO has given these. Alright, some green-blue 2x6 plates. This is a very lovely color. So I'm glad to see those in there. And we got some 1x6 plates, and this is, I believe, earth green. That's dark green. That's earth green. And some 1x6 bricks in sand yellow. Alright. Anything else in there? Just your basic run-of-the-mill stuff. Got some more brittle brown 2x4 plates. And yes, it's always been a joke we call it brittle brown, because that's what it is. Alright. Not too bad for this bag here. And we got a smaller one that was inside one of these big ones. So, can I even open that up? Should have used some scissors, but nah. Throw that over there. Okay, we got a bunch of little stuff in here, like 1x3 plates. And making sure that you can see it. So right here is my cutoff. I got to remember that. And it's raw and cut live, you know, I don't script these. Okay, we got a 1x2 rocker bearing. And I didn't see the plate. Oh, here it is, the 1x2 rocker bearing plate. Lots of 1x2 plates in here, some more round 1x1 bricks. You've got a few of these quarter round 1x1 flat tiles. So you get several of those, and 1x1 corner wall elements. Anything else worth mentioning? Not really a whole lot. But that's the contents for bag number 2. Alright, here we have bag 3. It looks like we only have a single bag 3, so that's cool. Packed with smaller bags. Or is that a bag? We don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, we do have smaller bags packed into there trying to fool us. So the first thing that catches my eye, other than the 1x4 transparent blue plates or tiles, is these. sand yellow 2x16 plates. You get also a few of these in 4x6 variant, and 6x10 white. And looks like this is a 2x14 and a 2x16. This is obviously in brick yellow. Get a couple of these. What I call plain wings, angular plates. These are really good for making terrain. So you don't have to make everything straight line. You can actually, make everything pretty jagged. And we get several, well, we get a few 1x6 plates. Some of these in earth green. These angular plates, 2x4s. Some 3x3s. And yes, we get tons of these. You get a hold of this set and you need these, great for water. You can use this for water, for like a river or an ocean. Work really well. And when I do these unboxings, I think of everything from a mock builder's point of view, not from a collector. I collect parts, but when I'm opening up these bags, I'm seeing things that I could possibly use these parts for in a build. So we do get several 1x1 and 1x2 transparent light blue plates. Those are not tiles, those are plates. Here's the tiles. 1x2 regular plates, 2x3 plates, and sand yellow. And these are stud flowers, so we get a few of those. And I believe that's bright green. Some 1x2 by 2/3 plates with bow. We get a half round 1x1 flat tiles. Studs, you name it, it's pretty much in here. We got a regular 1x1 flat tile, and some 1x2x2 corner plates, 2x2 plates, all that stuff. So that bag there had a bunch of little trinkets and stuff in there, little parts. That's probably where the 1,400 pieces are at. We're getting to the nitty-gritty now. I'm curious to see how many slopes this set has. Alright, some more of the 1x3 flat tiles. Also, we get some of these 1x3 plate with 2 studs or 1x3 jumper plates. And some flat tiles, 2x2 and 1x2x2 corner flat tiles, and upwards 1x1 by 1x1 angular plates. Radiator grills, 2x2 flat tiles, a couple of these 45-degree slope plates, some hollow studs, and that is an earth green. And some angular plates and such. So far the color palette in the set doesn't look too bad. That's bag 3. Alright, here we have bag 4. And I'll tell you what, my hands will be tired after I'm done doing all this. Ooh, I see some goodies in here. Honestly, these poly bags are pretty noisy, huh? Okay, 6x6 plates and brick yellow. A couple of these 2x6 bricks. I always like seeing bricks. There's a bag hidden in there. Let me get a couple of fences, just one fence. Several 1x6 flat tiles and some of these Technic gears, like a Technic. It's a 1x4 flat tile with teeth, or a plate if you want to call it, and they also interlock like that as well. These always come in handy if you're building Technic stuff, if you want something to slide back and forth in a straight line. And this is something you don't very see often, is slopes, especially 1 or 2x2 outside corner slopes, 45-degree variant. We also do get several of these 2x2x2 slopes. I'm not sure the angle of those. Probably 70-something degrees. 2x3 bricks. Some 1x4 wall elements. Some of these 1x2x3 slopes. Anything else? Oh, we get an outside corner in that too. How many of those do we get in there? We get a few of those. Just the one. That's not cool. And then we get a 1x2 by 1x2 upwards angular plate and sand yellow. Anything else? We get some regular 1x2 or 2x2 45-degree slopes. So remember, you always hear me say that slopes are becoming hard to find in a Lego set Well, this set's probably been hoarding them all up. We'll do the unattractive bag next, see what's in here. I can tell you right now, there are some pieces in here on my wanted list. Alright, so don't be going rolling around. Get that over there. So first thing is, I've been needing to try to find a few of these. These are 1x1 plates with stick and a hole inside. Really great for attaching stuff to figures' hands and such. Or you can take a hollow stud. This is in sand yellow. You can put these together like that and reverse the polarity of your studs. A couple of these, this is called bright yellow-green leaves or lime green. I get a few of those. Actually, we get 6 of those in that bag. And some jumper plates, some of these 1x2 round plates, number 1. Some candlestick holders, 1x2 plates, some 1x1 flat tiles, and a little trophy piece. So I guess it is somewhat minifigure scaled, minifigure scaled. So yeah, looks like that's a lot of little stuff, but those are pieces there I could use. Now this one looks pretty interesting because it's got foliage in there. I have to keep checking my camera because when it goes out it tells me the reviews are getting boring. So I got to be very careful. Okay, the first thing we can obviously see are these. So it looks like this is in bright green, but it could be earth green, and then we have olive green leaf pieces. These are really good, especially if you want to shove these inside of here. So you can make your own little ivy and stuff. And some of these earth green 1x1 studs that are hollow, 3 stud long light swords, 1x2x2 corner plates, and some of these end ridge pieces. They're triple 45-degree 1x2 slopes. We also get a few more of these leaf pieces, but this time they are in, I think that's more dark green, but I can't tell sometimes. I have to compare them next to each other and get some 1x3 plates. So far, this bag's got some pretty interesting pieces. Pretty cool. Whew, we're already halfway there, so here's bag 5. Put that one off to the side, and we'll take a look at this one. Okay, that's something we don't see very often, is big bricks. And some, what, 2x12, 2x16 plates. 2x8, we got a, or 1x8, here we got several 2x8 bricks and 1x8 bricks. That's where Lego's been hiding all those in this set, huh? You get a bunch of those, look at that. You can practically build your own pyramid with just these alone. Minifig scale, it seems like. So, lots of plates, lots of bricks. We also get 2x4s and 1x4 bricks. 2x8 plate. Here we have a 3x6 half round plate with a 1x2 cutout. What else do we have in here? Oh, we actually got the lone 1x3 and one of these type of plates with the brick, and these are the only thing I can think of use in these for would be for trains or travel trailers. A 6x10 thick yellow plate, some gray. Yeah. Looks like this one's housing more of the smaller parts. With smaller bags. Set that out to the side. And so, more 6x10 plates. Right there. Some 2x3, some inverted 1x3 slopes, and I needed these in this color for a build a long time ago, and I didn't have them. Of course, we got 1x3. These are I think they're 25-degree or 30-degree variant. Lego keeps giving me 2 different things. Also get some 2x4 angular bricks, 1x4s, and 2x3s, 2x3 plates, A 2x2 bearing plate means we got to find the bearing brick somewhere in here. Some 1x10 plates. Some more of these angler plates and 1x3 plates. Lots of plates, even tiles. Look at that. Lime green tiles. There's just 3 in there so far we've ran across. A hinge. It's a bright blue hinge at that. Yeah, a lot of good pieces in here too. I can't wait to put this together. So far, just going through the parts alone, I'm really wanting to dive into this. We got some inverted 2x2 45-degree slopes. And that looks like it's about it. We got some more 1x2x2 corner bricks. Yeah. Let's open this bag up here. At least this time I'm not mixing these up. Okay, so to do that, it would take me forever to sort it all out. So 1x4 plate, there's our bearing, a rocker bearing. 2x3 plates, some 1x2s. You also get a couple of these 1x2 slope tiles with a little ladder, like you can use like for a model train or something. Some radiator grills, and some corner plates and some 1x1 plates. Inverted slope and a nice pearl gold 1x2 triple 45-degree slope, like a ridge piece. Is that pearl gold? No, this is actually, I believe, metallic gold. It's got a different type of finish to it. So this is actually painted. Well, that's very rare. I thought Lego got rid of those years ago. Alright, here we go. And I'm going to need to check the battery on this camera too. I haven't charged it up in a couple of weeks. Alright, some more round 1x1 bricks. We've seen those a billion times already. And we got some 1x2 slopes, 1x2 jumper plates, 1x3 jumper plates, red 1x2 flat tiles, 2x2 jumper plates, a plate with rail. I think these are plate with rails. I always call them a 1x2 plate with slide. Upwards 1x1 by 1x1 angular plates, and yes, that is reddish brown. We got to be careful with that color; it might break. So, so far, that's a lot of big pieces. All right, let's get our hands in bag 6 here. I mean, there's only 8 groups of bags, so we're getting there. And I'm running out of space on my counter, so I've been throwing a lot of the bags on the floor. So, well, this is a new piece. So it's like one of those plates with the 1x2 plate number 1, but this is actually a double. Honestly, that'd make a great little rail if you can get a bunch of those in different colors. Some of these strings with the thing, I remember using these for the Santa sleigh. Also make good power cords for campers. We've got a 1x8 brick and some 2x4 bricks, a 2x10, a couple 1x3s. What is that? Just one of those weird pieces, a shaft, a 1x5 plate with cross axle hole. Yeah, this bag here doesn't really look like it had a lot in there. Hope I'm not forgetting anything. This one doesn't want to open up. There we go. Oh yeah, look at all that little stuff that we can easily lose in our shag carpet, huh? Alright, so 1x3 jumper plates. We also get 1x2 jumper plates, and that's dark orange. So some more of these 45-degree slope angler plates. A 1x1 brick with one stud on the side. And yes, it sounds like I'm getting tired. My voice is starting to crack because it is early in the morning, and I got to do this before I get to bed. Some of these weird, I call them little frying pans. That's what those are. And oh, I need these little holders with stick for making spruce trees. I need like a bunch of those. I had to get a bunch of those in a haul video, or in a haul. It's still in limbo right now. With the new pick-a-brick, it's been kind of slow. Also, we do get some 1x1 flat tiles, some 1x1 modified plates with holder, radiator grills, some light swords that are 3 studs long. You know, really small stuff in this bag. Nothing too special in there. Alrighty, let's move on to bag 7. We'll start with the little one first. See what kind of goodies are in here. Haven't gotten to the bag with all the slopes yet. Maybe they're saving that for last. So, 2x4 sand or brick yellow slopes. You know, I never really can see a use for these, although these feel kind of smooth. Usually they have a really rough texture on, but these are smooth. What about these? Yeah, these are kind of rough. It's got a matte feel. These are 2x3s too. So we're getting to the slopes. We're working our way up to the slope bag now. Some 1x4 plates. And somebody's going to ask me, what time do I usually do these? Well, it's like 4 in the morning. I had to work late. So I got to treat myself to some Lego. So get some 2x10s and some 1x6s. So we get plenty of slopes in this bag. And some 2x2 bricks, 1x4 plates, some corner plates, and some more outside 45-degree slope corners. You know, honestly, when you get enough of these together, you can make a snow-covered roof. And this is a treat because I don't really see slopes that often in modern Lego sets, so I think they're all hiding in the more robust builds that creator experts and architecture sets. And this is my first architecture set, by the way. I never really bought any of them. You know, I was just kind of shied away from the dark boxes, and the builds are rather small, but seeing all the unique pieces that you get in one of these may change my mind. Let's open up this bag. Oh yeah, look at all those slopes in there. Alright, first thing we're going to see is the stair pieces. They're great for making, well, of course, stairs, or you can use them as trusses for roofs. So, probably what they're going to use them for in the pyramid. Because I want to see how they built that pyramid so tall. Looks like you get several of these here. Okay. And a bunch of 2x4 45-degree slope bricks. I mean, just lots of them in here. So if you need something, you need to cover something with snow, there you go. Let me get some 1x12 plates. Sometimes those do break. Got to be careful with those. And by the way, these sets are not designed for children. These are adult sets with all the little pieces. Just to let the big C know about that one. I don't want them thinking this is for kids. So this is pretty much just 2x4 slopes in white. A few of you guys and gals have asked me why don't I ever do houses in the snow. Well, it's a possibility now. That's pretty much what's in bag 7. Finally, we have bag 8. So, step aside there, Sonny. We're going to open this one up first. And if you stuck with me this long, congratulations. A lot of viewers don't even bother with watching these. They miss out on the fun. Well, of course, more outside corners. But yeah, and this doesn't really do well on a white background, but I don't have the reverse table yet. And some 1x2 45 degrees. We get some more of these corners. So I think these are metallic gold. Not the shiny gold, but it's just like a matte finish. 1x3 dark red jumper plate. Too bad you can't get these in inside corners. I'm sure I could probably find them. Make a whole roof system out of white. And looks like we get some golden roller skates. Be great for going to the roller derby, huh? Show off the skates. And some 1x2 round plates. Inverted 1x2 plate with bow. Anything else in here? Some of these little 1x1 four-sided pyramid plate slope things. I'm not sure what those are called. I don't really use those. And some of these 1x1 plates with stick. and one of these type of things. I've only used those a handful of times in my builds. 1 by 1 by 2/3 slopes. Pretty much what you get in a small bag. Let's see what we get in the big bag. I mean, we're going all out here, right? We're going to take a look at everything. I may have said, I should have said, you know, bring a snap or something. Alright, so we get some more stair pieces. I really don't use these, except for roofing, which is pretty cool. 1 by 4 inverted brick with bow. Get a few of those, I think. Is that just the only one? No, there's 2 in there, and then several 2 by 2 bricks. I get a bunch of these in Minecraft, so I'm not running short on any of those. So 1 by 10 brick. 1 by 4, if I could get one of those in there, or a few of them, and here we have some 2 by 4 bricks. And we get plenty of 2 by 2, 2 by 3, and 2 by 4 45-degree slope bricks. So really good. And we get some of these corner 3 by 3 plates. Any other little bits in here? 1 by 2 bricks that we're missing. Now there they are. And that doesn't look like it would belong in here. It's a 1 by 4 brick with arch. Now I'm not going to drag all the other bags out and review it all, but honestly, just looking at the palette, it makes me want to just jump in here and start building. This looks like a very interesting set to build. You get lots of good pieces, so for a part value, if you're buying this just for parts, you're getting a lot of big pieces, lots of big slopes. I think these go for like 15-20 cents a piece. That's U.S. currency. I don't hold me up to that when I don't know, but like these are probably like 30, 40, 50 cents, and boy, I need to fix that too. But so I think you're getting a good bang for your buck on just parts. Okay, so I will have a link in the description for the live build. There'll probably be several parts of the live build, and the review for this set. So tell me what you think about the palette on this set.